It's to Baldwin, who's looking to throw. He's looking to go back to Wilson. It's there for the touchdown.
Russell Wilson walked up to the hospital door where his father lay fighting for his life. He could hear the EKG beeping in a rhythm. The moment he walked up to the room and said, "Dad, I am here." In that 1 second, Russell Wilson saw his life shatter and fall out beneath him. In that very second, his father, who had been the reason behind his success, flatlined. Wilson could not believe his eyes. At every point in Russell's life, his father asked him, "Why not you?" At a very early age, Russell had trouble finding his calling. As he endeavored to find out what he was capable of, he found American football and baseball. When the world said to him, "You can't do both, you cannot win the Super Bowl," and much more, his father always said, "Why not you? Every dream is going to come true for someone. Why can't that someone be you?" This is the exceptional story of Russell Wilson and how he became one of the greatest. Watch as we uncover the full story. Just at the age of 4, Russell Carrington Wilson started playing football with his father and his brother. He played his first organized game for the Tuckahoe Tomahawks youth football team in 6th grade. From the start, he knew he was capable of this. Wilson comes from an ancestry of slaves who broke the norm and went on to conquer. While Wilson's paternal grandfather and grandmother made notable contributions to society, his direct influence came from his father, who played football and baseball at Dartmouth and was a wide receiver for the San Diego Chargers preseason squad in 1980. Russell Wilson kick-started his collegiate career by making strides. In his junior year in 2005, Wilson threw for 3,187 passing yards and an impressive 40 passing touchdowns. His impressive performance landed him recognition as an all-district, all-region, and all-state player. He was even named the Richmond Times-Dispatch Player of the Year twice. The senior year was even better. Wilson continued to excel, throwing for 3,009 passing yards, 34 passing touchdowns, and only 7 interceptions. He also showcased his rushing abilities, amassing 1,132 yards and scoring 18 rushing touchdowns. Wilson was honored as the Conference Player of the Year, and his performance in the state championship game earned him recognition in Sports Illustrated. On the sidelines, Wilson attended the Manning Passing Academy, a prestigious summer football clinic run by NFL MVP winner and Hall of Fame quarterback Peyton Manning. This later became a defining moment in his career. Despite doing so well in football, Wilson was also involved in basketball and baseball. By the end of his senior year in 2006, Wilson decided to attend North Carolina State University. In his first year at NC State, Russell got redshirted, meaning he didn't officially appear for any game that year. In 2008, he began his college football career at NC State and initially shared quarterback duties with senior Daniel Evans and junior Harrison Beck. His outstanding skills earned him the starting role, and with that, he finished with a 4-game winning streak. During the 2008 season, he threw for 1,055 yards and 17 touchdowns with just 1 interception. He also rushed for 394 yards and 4 touchdowns. This earned him the title of first-team All-ACC quarterback, a historic achievement as it was the first time a freshman quarterback had received this honor in ACC history. By 2009, he was setting even more records. He set a new NCAA record for consecutive pass attempts without an interception, with 325 attempts. By the 2010 final season, Wilson led the Wolfpack to a 9-4 record, including a victory in the 2010 Champs Sports Bowl over West Virginia. At this point, Wilson was also named second-team All-ACC and was the runner-up for ACC Football Player of the Year. But little did everyone know, the year was filled with tragedy for the young star. His father, his mentor, passed away from diabetes in 2010. Wilson graduated from NC State in just 3 years, but he was not one to limit his options. As a tribute to his father, he owed it to himself to explore his talents. He decided to transfer to Wisconsin to pursue a career in professional baseball. In 2011, Wilson signed with the Wisconsin Badgers for the season. And what were the odds that Wilson had an exceptional year, throwing for 33 touchdowns and setting a new single-season record at Wisconsin? Wilson also set a single-season FBS record for passing efficiency. Russell Wilson's winning mindset had the whole in awe. The man was unstoppable. In January 2012, Wilson began training for the NFL Scouting Combine at the IMG Madden Football Academy in Bradenton, Florida. At that time, despite his outstanding skill, Wilson was projected to be a middle-round pick. Many thought that Wilson's height was an issue. As projected, Wilson was selected by the Seattle Seahawks in the 3rd round, 75th overall, of the 2012 NFL Draft. 2 weeks later, he signed a 4-year, $2.99 million contract with the Seahawks. In his preseason debut, Wilson was named the starting quarterback. He had a strong rookie season, enough to solidify his standing. Russell Wilson earned the Rookie of the Week and Player of the Month honors just in his first season. 2013 is when Wilson truly triumphed. Seattle had won the NFC Championship and advanced to Super Bowl XLV. Russell Wilson led the Seahawks to their first ever Super Bowl victory. History was being made. By 2014, the Seahawks were already giving their second Super Bowl appearance, with Wilson's exceptional performance as a quarterback. Russell Wilson decided to sign a contract extension with the Seahawks, making him the second highest paid player in the NFL. The 2015 season saw numerous new franchise records. In 2016, Wilson faced injuries that caused considerable setbacks. Despite this, he started all 16 games and had a productive season. By 2017, Russell Wilson had established himself as the winning quarterback in his first 6 seasons, earning the NFC Offensive Player of the Week honors. Following this, many prominent players left the Seahawks. Wilson stepped up and continued to lead the team effectively. Due to his captaincy in 2019, Russell signed another significant contract extension that made him the highest paid player in the NFL. Thus, 2020 had a phenomenal start. In 2021, Russell Wilson was traded to the Denver Broncos when Peyton Manning recognized Wilson's talent from his academy. Even though Wilson was injured and undergoing recovery, he still made the move. With the Denver Broncos, Wilson saw a mixed season with a good share of challenges. Currently, Wilson is undergoing arthroscopic surgery on his right knee. Many anticipate how the latest season will roll out for the great Russell. Something interesting to note here is that, during his football career, Russell Wilson also had a professional MLB career. He signed with the Colorado Rockies in 2010, a day before his father's death. In his second season, hit 3 home runs with 15 RBIs and a .228 batting average. Wilson was then traded to the New York Yankees. Wilson had promised his father that one day he would wear a Yankees uniform. Off the field, Wilson has had an interesting life. Rapper Eminem mentions Wilson in his 2013 song, The Monster. Wilson has appeared in major publications including Sports Illustrated, ESPN, Rolling Stone, etc. Russell Wilson is married to Ciara, the singer, and together they have 3 children. Russell Wilson said in his infamous speech that everyone has the potential to offer something to the world, but not everyone does something about it. The question is never whether you have something to offer, because you do. The question is always, what will I do about it? Go make it happen. The dream. This is Russell Wilson's motivational story. Now go write your own. If you like this video, subscribe for more.